Hey, how's it going? It's nice to meet you. I hear you're new to the community. My name is Dylan Burns. I live over there. I just thought maybe you would like a little housewarming gift. Here's some cookies. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Okay, next, I want to talk about this. This is a more important story than anything we've talked about today. So, a woman made chili for her neighbors and outrage ensued. Was she wrong? So, this woman saw that her neighbors, a couple of like college bros, I don't know why this is such a big story now, was not having like what she would consider like good food, like, you know, like they were having like a lot of trash food, you would say, like garbage food. And so she was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna make them chili. I feel like doing a nice thing. I'm just gonna make some chili. And some people are very upset about it. So let's read the article and talk about it, because I already have my take, okay? I have my opinion, okay? Recently, a woman posted a thread on Twitter about her plans to make and deliver a pot of chili to her neighbors, a group of young men who, judging from their stream of pizza deliveries, she thought might appreciate a home-cooked meal. Commenters immediately began feasting on the virtual dish themselves. Some saw it as imposing, presumptuous. I don't know how it would feel if a stranger came to my house with a meal I didn't ask for, and what, some wondered, if they had allergies. Some took the critique further. One accused her of coddling and encouraging man-child behavior. One attributed her generosity to a white savior complex. And why not, some wondered, asked what kind of help her neighbors really wanted before making assumptions. The outrage flowed in the other direction too, with people slamming the critics. The social media food fight left us exhausted, but also wondering, have the rules for giving home-cooked food changed? Does the simple act of baking a casserole or cookies for a stranger have to be so fraught? We asked two experts for guidance. Okay, I don't give a fuck about what these experts have to say. You want to know my opinion is? This is based. This is a good thing. This is great. Everybody here, all these opinions, they're delusional. They're delusional. Every single one, okay? For years, when somebody came to a community, a person you didn't know, a good way to get to meet them was to like bring them some cookies or bring them some food. Be like, welcome to the neighborhood. Here's some cookies. Here's some food. We're building a community here. And you know what? There's some organizations that would even set up welcome wagons where people specifically like chosen by the organization that represents the city, say like a community organization, would go to their home with a gift basket of like not only little things of housewarming gifts, but food as well. Like this has been a part of cultural American suburbia, and you know, just welcoming Americans into communities for a long time. That's not how everybody gets welcomed to a community. It's become a lot rarer, but it used to be like something that was a lot more common, where you knew your neighbors and you knew the people on your street and you got to know them by going out to meet them. It isn't just, oh, by happenstance, I got to meet you one day. It's, oh, there's a new person in the community, a new person to meet. I would love to go meet those people. And you go over and you meet them. That's good. Building communities is good. Building communities is good because if you have a problem, other neighbors can help you deal with it. It means like if you need your kids to be watched and you want to go out to the movies or something, maybe you can ask your neighbor to do it instead of relying on strangers on the internet. You can, have community events. It helps fight loneliness because you can go out and you can bowl with your friends or have a community cookout. It allows your community to be interwoven and connected. It's super, super good to have these initial meetings. And a lot of these initial meetings will never happen unless you initiate them in some way. And one of the easiest ways to initiate it was this simple. Hey, welcome to the community. I'm happy to have you here. Just well, actually, let's do the whole role play, okay, chat? Okay, you'll be the new person, okay? You're in a hot new town, alone, a little lonely, okay? I come to your door. Hey, how's it going? It's nice to meet you. I hear you're new to the community. My name is Dylan Burns. I live over there. I just thought maybe you would like a little housewarming gift. Here's some cookies. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Boom. And now you build like this is something that used to happen right? I hate to like call to this era of great American nostalgia because I find it mostly to be nonsensical. Like I think a lot of it is what like pumps up like movies like Make America Great Again because America was so great before, but now it's garbage. And I think a lot of people kind of have rose-tinted glasses in how they view the past. But that was a way how people introduced themselves to others. That's still a way some people introduce themselves to others as they enter a community. And she saw neighbors that she didn't know who were ordering pizza every night and was thought, hey, I'll make them some chili. And let's say she brings them the chili and they're like, oh, we're allergic. Then she has chili. She can keep the chili. Or maybe they could give it to someone else. Who cares? It'd be weirder if she went and knocked. People like, oh, it's so presumptuous and weird for her to do that. If she went to their house, knocked on their door, said, hi, I don't know you. Can I make you some chili? That would be weirder. And I think that would be putting more pressure on them because now they feel like they have to say yes or no to this act that a stranger's doing for them. Where before the action's already done, so there's no pressure. Look, all I'm saying is that community building is really, really cool. Getting to know your neighbors is really, really cool. I am confident that a decent chunk of my chat doesn't know their neighbors' names. Whoever lives next to them, to their left or their right, they don't know them. Either if it's in an apartment, which can still have a community, by the way, apartments can get, people in apartments can get to know each other and can have events, or whether it's in suburbia or wherever it is. I'm betting a decent amount of the people in this chat right now don't know their neighbors. And this is a very easy way to get to know them. It's an easy icebreaker, and it's been available and used by American suburbia for generations, and it was a good tactic. It was good. It's also just nice to give people things. It makes you feel nice, and people like to, get free food. I mean, what's the cost to these two guys if they can't eat the chili and they don't like the chili? What's the cost? Nothing. It's free food. They didn't pay for anything. There's no harm in this, and I wish her all the best. I hope those guys love the chili, and I would love it if strangers cooked me food.